This is the best podcast.
This is the best podcast, a podcast where we discuss all things that are the best. When hinges creak in empty theaters, and strange and frightening sounds echo through producers' bank accounts, whenever candlelights flicker where profits are deathly still, that is the time when franchises are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight. Welcome, foolish mortals, to This is the Best Podcast. I am your host, your ghost host, Nick. Kindly step all the way in, please, and make room for everyone. There's no churning back now. Our tour begins here with Dan, where you see pictures of Jack as he appeared in his corruptible, mortal state. Dan, your cadaverous pallor betrays an aura of foreboding, almost as though Jack senses a disquieting metamorphosis. Is this haunted podcast actually discussing the best horror franchise? Or is it your imagination? And consider this dismaying observation. This is the best podcast. Welcome, gentlemen. Good to see you again.
That was excellent, man. I mean, we've been on a bit of a hiatus, and I see you've been working on your writing skills. Excellent.
I wrote that last February,
Oh man,
and I've been having it in my pocket.
dude, that's a long con right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this is great to be back. We are recording this on October Eve, the eve of Spooktober.
Oh, I'm so
uh,
excited.
Very excited to jump back into the spooky vibe episodes that always get us kind of going.
Jack, how you been?
I've been awesome, man. I've been missing this. This is like Sweetosaurus Rex to be back in the saddle.
Yeah, I do miss this. It's one of those things where you just kind of do it, and yeah, it's a bit of a hassle to kind of get it all together and get going. But like once you're rolling and it's fun. You miss it.
Once you get in the research, you're like, oh yeah, dude, and it starts taking over your body.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Especially with the research. I did my research also last February. I've been holding on to that.
Just randomly looking into horror franchises in the middle of
Since,
February.
since then, everyone was like, dude, isn't like St. Patty's Day coming up? I'm like, shut up. I'm talking about
Yeah, right.
I'm talking about horror franchises here.
Freaking 8 months away, man.
Yeah, a scant 8 months away. But I am
This is a big
legitimately
topic.
excited because I honestly feel our October episodes have been time and time again our creme de la creme, the cream of the crop.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I noticed yesterday? I got on the Buzzsprout site, right? Hadn't been on there in a long time, and I was just looking at episodes and download stats and whatnot. We have a new number one
Ooh, do
out
tell.
of nowhere.
What? What is that?
Best Halloween song.
What? Nice.
Yes.
And what's the number one song?
I don't even remember. It was 2 years ago.
I think I remember
It
might
was
I
last
believe it
year
was
we recorded
I believe it was one of my picks.
No, it was Halloween Surfboard, dude.
That was number one. That one?
Yes. I know
Oh,
it's
well.
Yeah, I think
the
that is.
dice don't lie.
Well, I mean, it became number one in spite of that terrible pick.
But so yeah, it was really interesting. Like these past couple of months or something, all of a sudden I saw it like it's
Wow.
its graph just started going up and to the right, and I was like, what the hell happened there? But yeah, it's well over 100, which
Whoa.
for us
Right
is
on.
a difficult number to reach. We have loyal listeners, just not a lot.
A personal best, we call that. A personal best.
PR. All right,
Well,
very broad. This is a very big topic. Horror movie franchise, best one.
Oh man. So I've been doing some research again since February, and man, oh man, horror movies do franchises right. They milk every movie for every last dime they're worth.
They do, and that's because horror movies are generally very cheap to produce,
Yeah.
inexpensive to produce.
Mm-hmm.
Thusly, they're kind of like taking candy from a baby for these studios to kind of just pump them out to kind of offset all those maybe riskier big budget films that might bomb. You know, at least you can always go to your horror franchises to help you out. You know,
It's true. And I think also fans of horror movies they're a bit more forgiving. They're just kind of like, yeah, we know what we're here for. So like if the story's not great or if it doesn't really make that much sense, were there blood? Was there blood? Was there boobs? All right, I'll take it. I'll
some
take
jump
it.
scares, some
Yeah.
cheap thrills. Yeah,
I hate jump scares, I will say. But
Really?
yeah.
is
Because I
that
don't consider that a
you?
scare. That's like you startled me. That doesn't count.
Yeah, but I mean, for me at this advanced age now, you know, the jump scares scare me in more because I fear a potential heart attack in a theater.
Your transformation into Grandpa Simpson.
My
It's
ticker, my old ticker, I'm not too sure about anymore with these things.
that was one of the funniest things I remember memory as a kid. It was one of the Simpsons Halloween episodes when I think Flanders comes in as the zombie. He's like, "Roar," and everybody's screaming, and then he pops up. He's like, "Hope I didn't scare you guys." And then Grandpa's like having a heart attack in the corner. I just
Oh,
remember crying, laughing. It was so funny.
Simpsons did it.
Simpsons did do it. Yeah, it's true.
All
All
right,
right, should we get the show on the road? I'm so excited. I love my picks.
let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, who wants to go first?
Dr. Jackal.
All
Me?
right, Dr. Jackal.
All right. So I'll break it out. You guys always ask me, what's the criteria of your choices? Well,
Is that how
That's
I
a
sound to you?
that's my
dead,
imitation
dead
of.
on, dead on Dan right there. Dead on Dan.
Well, first of all, I'm not a big horror guy. I don't like horror films. So I thought. But my horror criteria is that it has to happen somewhere else. I don't want it to happen in a house because you could live in a house. My horror has to take place off planet or somewhere way far away.
Like another continent or something? It's a very strange criteria. Like
Well,
not
timeline, like deep, deep future, deep, deep past, or
okay.
different, or space, basically. Big surprise, I'm a space nerd, so that happens. But
No summer camps.
no, because you go to summer camps. Well, not anymore.
It
Some of
has
the
to be
things I
minimum
start
2 hour
coming.
2 hour drive.
Yeah. But so that's my thing. My first pick takes place in Antarctica.
Continue.
Yes, exactly. So it's The Thing by John Carpenter, based on the 1938 novella by John W. Campbell, The Thing from Another World. But yeah, so basically, and I think The Thing is The Thing, and then The Thing that was made in 2011. That's kind of my franchise because the older 1950 ones, it doesn't really fix into that universe. Like as far as a franchise, The Thing, it's multiple movies in the same timeline, same characters type stuff.
The one
All
in
right.
2011 was a prequel, right?
It was a prequel. Yeah, it followed the Norwegians, So and that's the thing is that takes place in Antarctica. They find an alien craft submerged in ice. So, it's far enough the way that I can watch it with enjoyment, knowing that it can't happen really to me because I'm not in Antarctica. But I mean, it's got
But you could
paranoia. What?
But you could be.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing, Dan. Hashtag.
That is in fact the thing.
But yeah, I mean, it's just got a scientific facility. It's got Kurt Russell. Come on.
Kuros was the friggin'
It's
man
got
in that movie.
flamethrowers. It's
It
got
is it is a great movie. It is a
Yeah.
great movie. Because it kind of splits two types of horror as well. It's not only the horror from the actual beast that is killing people,
Yeah,
but it's the psychological horror
exactly.
of all the scientists not knowing like which one of them might be.
Yeah, exactly. I mean that's pretty simple basis for the film, but that's my first pick.
See, that was a great pick. But they made a mistake with that remake that they did, the current day one. They should not done. Okay, I'm fine with them doing a prequel of the thing, but don't give me no Norwegian crew. I want them to do a prequel of all the guys that were hanging out with Kurt Russell, like them, like a year before they went there,
So you
and
just
or
want to
something
before this.
tropical, or or they're kind of like, remember how in Armageddon they all had their own little mini stories on how they got to the place. Like
Okay.
something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
That would
yeah.
have been cool. I would have loved to see what Wilford Brimley was doing, and that Childs guy. It was cool.
Had diabetes though.
But the
What
thing
the
is, they're
It
all
was
gonna be
pre-diabetes.
you're gonna do a prequel
pre-diabetes?
with all the original crew, and they're all like 20 years older.
Yeah.
You
It's
just can't
okay.
do it.
It's a horror movie. I don't question these things. It's fine.
Exactly.
All right. I guess I'll go.
Go for it, Dan.
I feel like this franchise, when it came out, it was sort of groundbreaking in the horror movie game. Groundbreaking in that it's an actual horror movie, but it kind of starts out poking fun at all the horror movie cliches. And I'm talking about Scream.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh
The
yeah.
Scream horror movie franchise. A total number of six films. I don't know if they've hung it up, or if we will see a seven at some point. I've only seen maybe two of them, to be totally
There's seven of them coming.
There's
Six?
six present.
Holy cow.
Yeah,
The thing they're able to the thing they're able to pull off is each movie. It's a different batch of killers, obviously. So they're not bringing back the same. It's not Jason again. It's not Michael Myers again. It's not what's his face from
Freddy.
Freddy. It's not him again and again. It's always new
Something different.
and something fresh. And speaking of fresh, um, as far as Rotten Tomatoes is concerned, there was only one Scream movie that wasn't certified fresh, and I
Huh.
believe it was Scream 4 or something like that in 2010. Different cast every time. Great actors. I mean, Parker Posey's even done one. I did not know that.
Yeah, she was good.
That's what I hear. I might have to check that one out. Scream 3?
She was part three. Three was a goofy
We might
one,
have
but
to
it
have a
was fun.
watch party at some point.
I'm down.
But I think Scream is. I'm looking at one list that was put together actually on the Rotten Tomatoes kind of list, and it's number 2 of all time. So I'm feeling good about it. Might bring it to the Thunderdome.
Scream is a good one. Scream is a good one. They've made a lot of new ones, and I haven't seen any of the new ones.
I mean, when that first movie starts and you're like, "Oh, it's a cold open with fucking Drew Barrymore,"
Yeah.
that's awesome. That's
Yeah.
freaking great. I was hooked. I was in. I'm like, "You got me. Let's go."
That's a good one. I like that.
Excellent.
So, my first pick, my criteria was you need to have a good handful of movies for me to consider this a good franchise. And I kind of thought a little bit outside the box, but my first one, I remember this first movie terrified the living crap out of me. And then they kept making them. And
That's
I'm
also
talking
the
about the
criteria.
Psycho franchise. Guys, do you realize how many Psycho movies there are?
Wait a minute.
Not until I was doing research for this.
Yep. Let me read off how many we got. You have the first 1960, Psycho, 1983, Psycho 2, 1986, Psycho 3, uh, Psycho 4, Medea's Home, the beginning. And of course, 1998's The Psycho remake with Gus Van Sant. I actually saw that movie in theaters. I saw the
Wow.
Psycho remake before I saw the original Psycho. And I thought the remake was
What?
really good.
Which is
Yeah, I know.
wild because that's with Vince Vaughn, if I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
mistaken.
Oh, yeah.
And I believe it's a shot-for-shot remake.
It is in fact a shot-for-shot remake.
There is no reimagining. It's just in color, but it is shot exactly the same as the original.
Yeah, I didn't understand that at the time when I saw it. I just saw it as a movie, and I'm like, yeah, that it scared me. I was like, it was really good. It's a scary ass movie. And then I saw the original one. I'm like, oh, well, this is the good one. Why would they do that?
It's
So,
that was a wild decision, but yeah, I mean that movie is it's I love it because it starts off and there's like this misdirect at the beginning where it's like the
mhm,
first lady is like just embezzled a
Yeah.
bunch of fucking money and is on the run, and I'm like,
mhm.
this is a horror movie? What's going on here? Like
That's
what
Hitchcock. He always sets up some grand scheme. He's great at setting the scene for all
Yeah.
his.
But my thing is like as brilliant as the first Psycho was, you got to remember like who sat around and said, you know what this needs? A sequel.
I didn't even know.
And then several after that.
how many years past the original
So the
was Psycho
first
2?
one was 1960, the second one 1983.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it took him 23 years to go. You know
Yep.
what?
Let's make another one. Yeah.
I remember watching one of the sequels on the Sci-Fi Channel like on a Saturday morning or something like that. And it was with I think Anthony Perkins. He reprised his role as Norman Bates. He got out of the mental hospital
Oh,
and then he needed a bank loan. It was a weird thing. He's like, I need a bank loan here. And then he had a guy go talk like everyone knew who he was, and he's just like, hey, I'm all right, guys. Like, I don't need a loan. I'm opening up another hotel here for completely different reasons, but it was a wild one.
You ever see people out in the wild and think, wow, that guy's got a real Norman Bates kind of vibe?
Oh, for sure, for sure.
That's in like everyone's lexicon. You know that? I mean, that's an
Hmm.
iconic freaking role and an iconic creeper.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's my first franchise, the Psycho franchise.
I guess
Rock
it
and
cycles
roll.
back to me. Well, I see your number of franchise movies and I raise you to Terminator.
Oh damn.
Are we calling
There's six
Terminator a horror
films,
movie? I
man.
guess we could.
It's
The
a horror movie.
the
It could,
first one's definitely a horror movie.
well, it's yeah, because it there's Terminator. So the first one, 1984, with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And here's a little caveat I learned. Arnold was wanted to be the hero. He wanted to
Right.
be John Connor, but he kept on when he was having lunch with James Cameron. He's like, oh, he's got to do all these weapons. He's got to know how to load the weapon without looking. He's got to be strong. He's got to know all martial arts. And he's all, well, why don't you just play the Terminator? No, I want to be a star. I've seen it. He's got like six lines.
Hmm.
But they talked him into it, and it's iconic.
Do you know if Terminator before or after Conan?
That was after, I
Yeah.
believe.
I think Terminator was after. Yeah, I think you're right.
Because he was like, yeah, I'm an actor.
think
Because he
Conan
was talking
was
about in Conan,
81.
he had a lot
Yeah.
more lines than,
Yeah.
and he thought it was a step backwards.
And yeah, Conan was the hero too.
But yeah, it goes all the way from Terminator 2, Judgment Day, Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines, Terminator Salvation, Terminator Genesis, and then Terminator Dark Fate. So yeah, there's a lot of them. They kind of, and it's here's the thing is like they're all time travel. So it's like, okay, we wrapped it up. It's like, no, we didn't. This is
No, we
like
got to
some
keep
other
not wrapping
thing.
it.
So they have this little thing, and it's like, oh, we're gonna go back farther in time. So
At a certain point, Sarah Connor's going to be like, "Oh, just take over the damn humans for God's sake." Again?
well, yeah, AI, right? And it's kind of poignant now. Like that film, I think in 20 years will be seen differently
Oh
because
yeah.
AI will it's like, oh yeah, AI, they got that right. AI
Hmm.
is weird, but it's kind of still ahead of its time. But now we're
Hmm.
slowly seeing that AI does have some weird little things that it's trying to do to us.
I have a theory that the Terminator movie, when the robots eventually kill us all, the way we look at the movie Birth of a Nation is going to be how like the robots see.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Terminator?
exactly right. That's exactly
Yeah, it's gonna be how the robots see Terminator. Well, we don't like we find Birth of a Nation like, oh, that's horrible. The robots will see the original Terminator like, see that? That's Jerry. He, he was the first one. They got him just right.
That's crazy. Yeah, I mean that's what a crazy depiction of a nuclear war that one in Terminator 2. That's like, wow,
Yeah.
that's scary. And then it's like, yeah. So of course that's my criteria. It takes place. Well, it did take place in the future, but now it's in our past, but it's still in the future technically.
Yep.
So there's that's
That's a good one. I like that one. Dan, what do you got?
Yeah, at least that franchise had more than two movies in it, right?
yeah. Well, I'm building. I got to build.
I count the original Thing from Another World is in that franchise.
They do too.
All right. If Terminator counts as a horror franchise, then this one definitely does. Um, in space, no one can hear you scream.
Oh,
Ooh.
damn it.
The Alien franchise, I believe
Um,
it's 9 total movies. Wait, let me look at this. The first Alien in 1979, Aliens in 86, Alien 3, 92, Resurrection in 97,
Hell yeah.
Alien versus Predator, the first one, 2004, and then Aliens versus Predator, 2007. Oh, I guess it's only 8.
Are you counting the Alien
Prometheus,
versus Predator
Alien
one?
Covenant in 17, Alien Romulus in 24. 8 of them. So, I mean, the first one is probably the most horror-ish of them all. Um,
I don't know. Resurrection was pretty horrifying.
yeah, I
What
mean, they
the?
all have their personal little horrors, but Alien, the first one, far and away had that horror movie feel. Horror movie in space. What a concept. Aliens, probably my favorite sequel of all time. Because it was so different than the original, right? It became a little more action with the freaking Space Marines and stuff. Um, but that was a horrifying situation for them. It was almost like a freaking in space Black Hawk Down, right? Except with aliens
Yeah.
everywhere.
It's
So,
definitely
like,
not a good
totally,
day for them.
totally
Yeah.
freaking nuts. Um, I recently saw Alien Romulus. The trailer made it feel like it was going to kind of do a return back to the more horror-ish of the original, but I was greatly disappointed when I watched it, and like within 10 minutes, it just turned straight into freaking action shit. Like right out the gates. I was like, what the hell, man? What was your trailer?
Hmm.
That was very odd and off-putting. But I still got to give it one of the best horror movie franchises because of the longevity. Obviously, from 79 all the way to 2024, they're still pumping these things out. The xenomorph hasn't really changed. That's an iconic freaking alien monster creature. Love it to death. And a lot of these, the first two movies, very highly ranked amongst critics. Those Alien versus
Oh
Predator
yeah.
movies are terrible, and the critics
I
will tell you
I
they're
love
not
I
good.
love the first one.
They're
The
not.
second Alien versus Predator was awful, but that first one was it could have been better, but it was still fun.
And this franchise has spawned a television show, so there you go.
That was my first pick, man. You stole it.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Sorry, pal. My first
That's
pick is
okay.
different than this one.
You owe me from Cannonball Run.
Yes, I do.
But I gotta add this one thing.
Do
That
it.
follows my 30-minute alien movie rule. If you watch the first 30 minutes of any of those alien movies, it's a different movie altogether. It's a cool, like almost like a newsreel of the future. So if you watch Alien, they're always waking up out of this crowd, they're having their breakfast or whatever. So every 30 minutes of any alien movie, you can just watch that on their own, and it's like a newsreel for the future in space travel. That's why I love them.
That's
Hmm.
awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, for my second pick, far and away the longest movie franchise that I got here with an astounding 16 movies, and I never even thought about this until I started doing some research. I'm gonna go down the list, guys. Buckle up. From 1979, The Amityville Horror. 1982, Amityville Horror 2, The Possession. 1983, Amityville 3D. 1989, Amityville 4, The Evil Escapes. 1990, The Amityville Curse. 1992, Amityville, It's About Damn Time. 1993, Amityville, A New Generation. 1996, Amityville Dollhouse, House of Dolls. 2005, Amityville Horror. That's, I think, the Ryan Reynolds one. 2011, Amityville Haunting. 2013, Amityville Asylum. 2015, Amityville Death House, House of Death. Again, in 2015, Amityville Playhouse. Less play in that house. 2016, Amityville No Escape. 2017, Amityville Exorcism. 2017, again, Amityville The Awakening. And finally, 2020, Amityville The Epstein Files. My God,
That
Is that an
not
actual movie?
real.
those files were haunted. They don't. People don't realize that.
What the heck?
There are a stupid number of Amityville movies.
That is an accurate word to use.
Jesus Christ.
16 is, I had no clue.
I didn't know either until I looked into it. I was like, are there seriously that many Amityville movies? And the thing is with the Amityville, I'm pretty sure the original, like, it's bullcrap. It was the house, the guy, he was just went nuts. There were no ghosts possessing him to kill his family.
Oh, you believe that it's all really?
Isn't there a lot of bees in that movie in the first one?
Were there bees? I think there were flies, not bees.
Oh,
Oh, I
flies. Yeah,
think they
you're
were
right.
bees, man, because I remember thinking, because I'm allergic to bees,
Well, that would be scary.
and I was like, this is the most horrifying thing I've ever
I think
seen.
it's flies.
Guys, we should do a watch along. Like we can do every other day and cover an Amityville movie.
Oh my gosh, that's a
I'm not
lot
in
of
for
movies.
that.
It's a hell of a commitment.
That's a lot.
I
It's
mean, I
quite-
rewatched the original, but yeah, I don't need that's crazy. I had no idea.
Yeah, I remember I saw one of the earlier ones, maybe two or three, but they had the brother from Rocky, like who was the guy?
Oh, yeah,
The
yeah.
brother
Whatever that guy was. He was like the dad in it or something. It made no sense.
Really? That's a good
Yeah,
choice.
and then it's like they're haunting him, and even the ghosts were like, "Oh, screw this guy. He's a jerk.
That's
He's a
Polly.
jerk." Paulie, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
The ghosts are trying to haunt Paulie, and then even
Oh
the ghosts
man.
were like, "This guy's actually much worse than we are.
Yeah, right.
We're okay. This guy, we got a problem with this dude."
That
Ollie
would
was
be.
his brother.
Oh, well, it was the
Oh,
girl.
yeah, he was Adrian's brother.
Oh, okay.
So he was the what is that? Brother-in-law.
Grandma,
Yeah.
Yeah.
typically
Yeah.
called.
But I do remember that saying, like, what a weird casting choice to have the guy from Rocky as your hauntee.
Wow. That's weird.
Yeah.
So do they send around the house, or is it like one guy gets possessed in all these movies? Do you know? Have you seen any? How many have you seen of this?
I mean, I saw the original one and I saw the Ryan Reynolds one. It's basically the
house-
house the house
Yeah.
gets weird and it mostly starts possessing the dad,
Right.
starts making him go real angry towards the family, and they'll have people kind of come in and say like, "Is this haunted? What's going on over here?" And yeah, that was it. And then he would try to like kill the family eventually. And I think they
As one
knocked him
does.
out. And then
As
they're
one
like,
does when you're possessed.
yeah.
All right. This is down to the wire. I honestly don't know which one I'm going to go with right now because both of these are like so head to head. Dang it. Okay. I guess I'll keep it classic with the tagline, "You'll never go in the water again." Jaws.
I almost went with that.
So you got Jaws 1975, Jaws 2 1978, and those are the strong ones. And then you could say it jumped the shark.
Hmm.
Jaws 3D, and then Jaws 4 Revenge. But the first one, man, I mean, that talk about a genre where it literally made people scared to go in the ocean. Like legitimately.
The original Jaws movie, the
Yeah.
first one, is legitimately my favorite movie of all time.
Oh, really?
It's
Wow.
number one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's up there for me too. I mean,
Yeah.
and that's to be said. And it wasn't even Spielberg's vision. He wanted the shark to work more, but by not showing it, it was so much more scarier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, their animatronic shark kept breaking down.
Which was fortuitous for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, that one, and that was the one that made me sleep in my mom and dad's room. And it wasn't a shark scene. Is when they're diving and they find that dead body of a diver, and the dead body goes, and
Oh, the head?
it's
Oh
all
yeah.
like grotesque.
Oh yeah, that
As
thing
a little
scared the
kid, you're
crap out
like,
of me.
oh, dude, that's not cool. But yeah, I mean, just the stories of Scheider and the old salty fisherman, swapping stories and
Mm-hmm.
the whole backstory. He was in the Indianapolis that was carrying the nuclear bomb, and then it sunk and it attacked by other sharks. Yeah, it's a that's just a great story, dude.
There's so much to unpack with that movie. I still
Yeah,
think Roy Scheider in that movie, Chief Brody's probably the greatest everyman ever
yeah.
in film.
Oh yeah,
For
Yeah.
that
sure.
one scene of him like getting the kids out of the water. Yeah, I mean it's and you it's one of those movies like you see it coming a mile away, right? You're like, dude,
Hmm.
what are you guys doing?
Yeah, and
Get out of the water.
you like everybody in that movie too. They all feel like real. That's my big thing with movies today. Everyone just feels fake and crap.
Right.
But like that movie, they felt like real people. I love my favorite like little
So,
throwaway
well,
line in
let
that
me
movie.
jump in there real quick because
Go
you
for it.
said a lot of yeah, the lead actors were actors, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
But most of the people in that movie are townspeople that live there.
Yeah,
Wow.
I heard that.
Yeah, because there's a great documentary that just recently came out. I strongly urge you guys to track it down. Um, the salty old fisherman, man, he was
Yeah.
couple of drinks before shooting a lot of those scenes, so he's really in character. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. One of my favorite little throwaway lines that really just kind of, I don't know, it really fills out a character is when Chief Brody got drunk and what did he say? Oh yeah, his wife's like, "You want to go get drunk?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "You want to fool around?" He's like, "Yep." I'm like, what a sweet couple. Like I love them
Yeah.
because of that. I'm like, I want to be like that
Yeah.
when I get older. It was great.
Yeah, that's great. That's
And
great.
then yeah, we need a bigger boat. Of course, that's a
You need a
great
bigger
line.
boat.
What line has impact like that?
Yeah, that's a great pick.
And always loved the tram tours at Universal Studios when
Oh
Oh
my,
yeah.
that
when
was
you
one of
go
my
by the lake.
dream
That
jobs.
animatronic shark worked, and that scared me all the damn time.
Oh
That
man.
was my dream job for the longest time to be the tram tour guide. I still could do. I
Oh
think,
really?
yeah.
Totally could do that, dude.
Oh my God, I would be so amazing at that.
That's cool.
All right, Dan, what's your the final pick?
So my final pick, yeah, it's funny. A lot of us are slanted towards the older stuff, but I have to go with Halloween, the Halloween franchise. I mean, it's
That's
got to be on the list. It
it's a
has
good
to.
one.
Yeah.
It absolutely has to. The original, of course, in 1978. Our second John Carpenter movie franchise to
Mhm.
be on here. Um, he only directed the first two,
Hmm.
and he's only one of two directors that directed more than one. Of course, Rob Zombie directed a couple, and some other guy, his name eludes me.
I forgot the new guy, Gordon Green or something.
Something like that.
Yeah,
Something like that. I mean, we even have Danny McBride, the freaking comedian, just loves this franchise. So he's even writing. I think he wrote the
three, I
most
think.
recent two or three from
I think so.
2018, Halloween, Halloween Kills, and Halloween Ends. Those were
Did
some
you
of the
did
ones.
you like those last ones?
I only watched the first one, and I was like, "This is a mockery of the whole thing."
I saw parts of the first one. I thought it was okay. I actually did like the second one, Halloween Kills. I thought actually that was kind of a fun movie. And then I saw part three, and I thought it was terrible. And I was having, well, we could have a whole podcast about the range of emotions I had with that part three. I
Wow,
was not happy with it.
that's awesome. You know, growing up, I was actually more of a fan of Halloween 2 for some reason. Not sure why. As a young,
Halloween 2 is a great movie.
I just found it a lot scarier. It really made me afraid of trick or treating
Mm-hmm.
because he's out and about on Halloween when stuff is going on.
Mm-hmm.
He causes some freaking accident, and one kid gets freaking burnt alive by a blown up car. I was
Ben
just, that
Tramer.
can happen when you're trick or treating.
Yeah, Ben Tramer, man.
And you know, back in those days, so this is probably like, I mean, Halloween 2 came out in 81, so this might be 82, 83. I mean, because I had older brothers and a cool uncle, I would always be watching stuff that was not age appropriate,
Mm-hmm.
right? Always. And one little moment, because she goes to the hospital, right? That small little town hospital. And there's this one scene of this mother arriving at the hospital emergency room with a young girl who has, you know, the urban myth of razor blades in your candy.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
She's got a
Oh.
razor blade in her freaking mouth. Like she bit into something. There's no longer the candy there. I don't know how this works, but it's just a razor blade jammed between on her jaw and her lips. And the mother's just slowly taking her in. And I'm like, holy crap. Now I have to freaking smash all my freaking candy bars to see if there's a blade in there. So, other than that, you know, Michael Myers, just one of my favorite freaking iconic freaking horror villains. I think it's freaking hilarious that mask was a freaking William Shatner freaking mask that
Yeah.
they painted white. I was like,
I think it was just Inside Out.
no, they painted it.
They painted it white.
They painted it white and they made the eye holes bigger or something.
Yeah. Because the
yeah.
hair was the actual hair of that mask. It didn't look anything like Shatner. It's like
It's so crazy.
freaking Shatner didn't comb his hair. Like, what's happening?
Mm-hmm.
But I dig it. I actually kind of like the Rob Zombie kind of Redux. I think was all right. It's all
I
right.
like parts of the Rob Zombie ones. They're just Rob Zombies. It's a bit much. It's hard to get into his aesthetic. It's just so everything's awful. You
He's a
know?
lot. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a bit of much.
He is a lot. But yeah, that's my final pick. And that's going to come into the Thunderdome with me, I'm sure.
Alrighty. Well, my final pick. I do legitimately love most of these movies. I am talking about the Leprechaun franchise.
Of course you are.
Do you guys realize how many Leprechaun movies there are?
16?
No, not 16. No. Amityville's got a beat on that one. 1993 Leprechaun, 1994 Leprechaun 2, 1995 Leprechaun 3, 1996 Leprechaun 4 in space, 2000 Leprechaun in the Hood, 2003 Leprechaun Back to the Hood, 2014 Leprechaun Origins, which is awful, and 2018 Leprechaun Returns. Those last two are terrible. You need Warwick Davis. He is the Leprechaun.
Right?
But those first ones, my personal favorite, honestly, and it's not a good one, but it's kind of good. Well, Leprechaun 3 is when we went to Vegas, which is a whole lot of fun. And Leprechaun 4 in space. That's a great one. Jack, you love space movies, so you're gonna love
I've
this
never
one.
seen that one.
It's
I
like
don't know.
Alien, only with a
No
leprechaun.
rainbows in space.
With
There's a
a
pot of gold,
leprechaun.
man.
It's a
Huh?
pot of gold,
There's a
exactly.
leprechaun's pot of gold in space. There's no rainbows.
Well, that's the good thing about when he goes to space. They kind of, at that point, just said, well, we're in space. There's really no reason to have a leprechaun here. Whatever, just do it.
But yeah.
As there is no gold in it. There's really no reason for anything. He's marrying some kind of princess.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's a bizarre movie.
Leprechauns need love too, Jack.
Yeah, Joanna Man is in in space. It's
What?
great. They have some really good actors in when he goes to the hood the first
Mhm.
time. It's Ice-T is
Nice.
in the movie, and he's actually very good.
Of course,
He's-
Ice-T is.
He's actually very good.
No,
in
he's
all
pretty
those
damn good
types
at
of
it.
movies
Ice-T's
that are
always
straight
good.
to video.
Yeah, I don't think I ever saw Back to the Hood. He has a pretty fun little rap in Leprechaun in the Hood.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, of
Gotta have
course.
that.
I mean, you're going to the hood, you got to rap. I mean, especially in the 2000s.
I believe Jennifer Aniston's acting debut in Leprechaun 1.
Yes, and she is smoking hot in the first Leprechaun. It was pre-nose job, but I personally think she looks better.
Yeah, before Friends, then obviously, right?
But yeah, before Friends, yeah.
How do you what? I don't know,
That's
man. Maybe
hilarious.
Chandler's in Leprechaun
Before
5. I don't
Friends,
know.
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think,
Long before Friends, my friend.
Oh man.
That's pretty awesome.
I think Leprechaun 2 has this it's got a there's a girl in it. I remember I had the biggest crush on her. I'll send you guys a video of her. I'll find a picture of it to put it up on here. Smoking hot, like legitimately beautiful woman. Never did anything again after that. The Leprechaun not only killed her character, killed her career.
Oh man, Curse of the Leprechaun. Well, obviously
Has,
Aniston
has that
didn't get
effect.
cursed.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. Has got some treasures in that pot of gold of his.
Oh my gosh.
All
That's
right,
I
boys,
haven't
we got to keep it moving. OLIs?
Alrighty. Jack, what do you bring to the Thunderdome?
No,
No.
OLIs. You got anything that didn't make
outside looking in.
Oh
Okay,
yeah, yeah. Outside looking in.
I got a
Good.
quick one, and this almost made my pick, and you guys are gonna probably not agree with it, but Star Wars.
That's not horror.
Get
Yes, it
out of
is.
here. Get
Yes, it
out of
is. Check it
here.
out. Okay, listen. Horror. What is horror tropes? Confinement, predator or monster, limited escape, shrinking numbers, imminent danger, desperate tactics. Star Wars, your antagonist is a man trapped in a machine. His kids are stolen from him. He's got superpowers. There's wizards. This is a horror film.
I'll
So,
give it to you, but
well,
No, I
luckily
will
I
not.
didn't.
I will
This
not.
outside looking in. Okay,
We're back
it's
after a
looking in the
long
window.
time, and we need to be more harsh on these things, I think. So, no.
Well, okay, so it's like Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Die
Star
Hard
Wars
is a Christmas
is
movie.
Star Wars is a horror film.
I've said for a while, Die
It's
Hard has more references to Christmas than It's a Wonderful Life does.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
So there you go.
Obviously, we got, you got to go, Friday the 13th. You got to throw that up there.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, they're making a prequel, like, TV series, short run.
Why do they need to
Called
make these
Crystal
things
Lake.
TV
Crystal
series?
Lake. It's like before the camp. That could be
People
interesting.
don't go to the movies. They got to watch TV series now.
I guess.
Nightmare Before Elm Street.
Saw.
Saw's on there.
Yeah, see, I'm not a huge fan of the kind of torture horror films.
So neither was I, but I was looking up some of the Saw movies. One thing that I will give them credit for is with its efficiency. I think the first Saw movie came out in like what 2000 something like that. But afterwards they have like 9 of them. All of them literally come out 2001 Saw 2, 2003 Saw 3, 2000.
Right, yeah.
Every year they put out a
Makes
brand
sense.
new Saw movie, and I saw almost all of them.
Wow.
And then they took a break, and then I don't know what they're doing now. But yeah, that first cap, that's impressive that you can do that with that movie.
Factory.
Hmm.
Insidious. It's all right.
Mm.
I thought the movie was okay. I don't know why that's people made such a big deal about it.
That's why it's an OLI, not in the Thunderdome.
Tis true. My
Okay.
honorable mention. Oh, God, I'm
Yeah, you
sorry.
got some?
I got a few. Most of them have been mentioned already. Friday the 13th franchise, 12 movies of those. The Jaws franchise, 4 movies and countless copycats. And of course, the Sleepaway Camp franchise, 6 movies of those.
Was that like a funny one?
It was, yes, it was funny, but it's bizarre. It's a it's a crazy, crazy movie.
Oh, oh.
Sleepaway
I've heard
Camp.
of it, but I don't. Yeah.
You never saw it? Oh, it's a hell of a movie.
All right.
So what? We go to the worst.
Oh yeah, do we got a worst?
Oh, I definitely have a worst.
Good, let's hear it.
It started a whole new genre of films in a bad way. The found footage films. And I'm
Oh
talking
boy.
about the Blair Witch Project.
What? Oh
Fucking
man.
garbage. Absolute garbage franchise. If you're basing your first one off of a movie that is shot poorly because it's like supposed to be shaky cam, handheld, found footage is their researching this legendary witch in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing happens in this movie. It's black and white. They wander around, they get lost in the forest, and they find little creepy little trinkets, and then they all end up dying in a freaking house. One guy's staring at a freaking corner. Ooh, spooky. The only thing is,
He's an executive producer, by
they
the
were
way.
running these short films, these fake documentaries, which I actually never knew about these fake documentaries until this research. Before the film came out, like on the Sci-Fi Channel or some other freaking cable channel, would air this fake documentary called Curse of the Blair Witch, and it had interviews of these people talking about these kids that died
Yeah.
and that their video was filmed. So it was marketed as a real thing.
Yeah,
I think
that was,
the
that
That
was
is the only way people got into butts and seats and word of mouth.
it was brilliant.
People still thinking it's freaking real when they leave the theater. Man, I knew that shit was fake from the moment it fucking started.
Oh, I was scared.
But I didn't see it in the theaters, and I was not impressed.
Yeah.
I haven't really seen the rest of the movies in the franchise. There are way more than I thought.
Yeah.
There's like 6 or 7 of them.
I'm gonna go with this is my worst. The first Paranormal Activity. If we're doing this whole found footage thing, I did see the first.
Wow.
I did see the first one, and I do see there's a cleverness to it, and I'm like, okay, there's something to it. But they kept on going, and literally it just became like literally you sit for an hour and a half of people going through mundane crap, and then the final 2 seconds something kind of spooky happens, and it was all build up to that. So it's like, well, hell with this.
Yeah, good idea, poor execution. Yep.
No, the first one was brilliant. I mean, it's a really well. It actually kept my attention. It was a good, well-made movie, but then they just got to keep going with it.
What do you got, Jack?
I don't really have anything because I don't watch a lot of horror films, so if I watch one, I know it has to be good. But I will throw in, I guess, Star Wars. That's the worst horror film.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's just save myself right here.
Maybe that one.
It's the worst horror film.
Alrighty,
Heard that.
you guys got your Die of Destiny.
I do.
Alrighty,
Up.
Jack, you went first, or you roll first? Oh
All
wait,
right.
what do you guys bringing to the Thunderdome?
I'm bringing in. I don't know why, but I'm bringing in the Terminator.
All right,
I'll be
We
back.
got Halloween, keeping it classic.
7.
Amityville with its mighty 16 movies and counting.
Terminator got a 7.
Yeah, Terminator is not Judgment Day right there, buddy.
Alrighty,
All right, here we go for Halloween. You're not gonna believe this.
7.
You're not gonna believe this, man. I don't know how to
Seven,
show you
seven.
this.
If you get 777, that's the seventh son of the seven. That's crazy. What? 20.
Can
Oh,
you see?
Holy, whoa,
20.
that's
So-
a tough one to beat.
21. Go for 21. You can do it.
Come on, can I use
Yeah,
2
since
dice?
it's 16 movies, you can roll 16 times and take the highest number.
All right, let's see what I got.
That's what
Come
we
on,
should have done.
come on, Amityville.
Yeah.
I got a 20.
Yeah.
Holy shit, it's a roll off.
Oh, it's a roll off. Here we
We
go.
haven't had
roll-off.
one of these in a while.
All
Dude,
right,
you guys always get the roll offs. Look
All
at
right.
it's the hat. It's the visor.
that's right. This is my spooky accountant visor.
Oh, 5.
5. Here we go. Come on, Amity. 15.
Yeah.
There it is.
Amityville is officially the best horror franchise. Ooh, it's good to be back.
Yeah.
Jack,
Not
Dan,
bad. Should
this has
should we
been.
give the listeners a preview. We got some more topics, Halloween, spooky topics coming up.
We
You
do-
want to tease those?
Yes. I'm glad we're coming back strong for October. I believe. What do we have? We have Best Witch coming up. We have Best Horror Beast. Best we
Curse?
had Curse and like place or something, right? It was a location.
I think so. Yeah. Best haunted location. Or
Yeah,
horror.
best haunted location. We'll look into it, but yeah, we're definitely doing Witch, Beast, Curse, locale. I think that's what
There
it
you
was.
go.
Locale.
Yeah. Guys, it is really good to see you again. It feels good to be doing this again. It's been a while since we've been able to kind of like get together and roll some die and
That's right.
talk stuff.
Exactly. And we'll probably end up throwing these Zoom sessions up on our YouTube channel as well.
That's where they're going.
People can see our faces,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
ugly
Sweet.
as they may be.
Glory.
Mine, that is. They get to watch my beard change from time to time.
Your glorious beard. I keep telling you, we got to put like glitter in there or something.
There you go.
Can't deal with that mess, dude. I've thought about it. It looks great, bro.
Yeah. Well, that being said, for Jack and Dan, my name is Nick, and wishing you all the best.
This is the best podcast.
This is the best podcast, a podcast where we discuss all things that are the best.